Hello everyone, my name is Arvind Panda. I am a legal intern in Lexus and Company for the month of June. And today in this video, I am going to talk about the scam of the Yes Bank. So, the event that happened in the Yes Bank have been a riddle and a puzzle that has to be solved and is also a question to every individual. The only thing that is crystal clear is that thousands of crore owned by the depositors were plundered by the bank. It may be stated that it is one of the biggest financial fraud which cannot be unexampled in this world. This could be rightly said that it was a chain of banks, promoters, senior bank management, auditors, borrowers, regulators from the RBI and the key government officials who all worked hand in hand, and due to which the people, that is mainly the retired people, honest taxpayers, etc., are the one who have suffered loss, that is to in masses. So there are many clear line of thinking which eventually gave rise to many queries. That has DHFL is into investigation for so many months, and so many banks were linked with it. Then how Yes Bank was protected and clotted. It is after months and months of investigation that disconnection of Yes Bank name came up. So right from the beginning, Yes Bank was achieving a rise and growth of 10 to 12%, but now after few years it was 30%. Still no concern was shown by the regulators and no question were asked. Did they not take any notice of this, deliberately turned a blind eye to this matter? There are many companies in Indian corporate sector who have and always will take a huge advantage from the banks and then show themselves as the defaulters. They are now a squad who have excelled this skill. This squad are none other than DHFL, Jet Airways, J Groups, India Bulls, Reliance Group, and there are many more. They are known by all of us, as we all know about these squads. Yes Bank, on the other hand, even by knowing the reputation of these companies, willingly gave loans of over rupees 34,000 crores. Here comes another question from the people or the depositor, whether the bank, that is the Yes Bank, was far asleep while lending these companies the loans of such big amount. As we talk about so many companies who are the defaulters of this bank, on the other hand comes the Reliance Group, which has taken over rupees 12,800 crores loan from Yes Bank, which is now under trouble with a lot of pressure under its name. It further said that the Reliance Group will be or has rightfully committed for payment of all the borrowed amount from Yes Bank by monetizing its asset. On the flip side, many other defaulters of the Yes Banks are avoiding to even attend the investigation that was called by the Enforcement Directorate. This excuses the excuses put forward by the defaulters are just the form of delaying the process and also waiting for the solution to calm down at once, and side by side this squad is working on the plans to plunder some other banks, and if that would not work, then they would depart secretly to a much silent and a secret land, which would be their new retreat, which can be also called nirvana. So in the purpose to reconstruct the same, perpetual bond of rupees 8,900 crores have been written off by the SBI and the RBI, combining without showing surprise or any sort of concern. These perpetual bonds are said to be quasi equity and are not issued to retail investor as per the most developed nation and their policies, whereas India, these bonds were issued to retail investors with no proper terms and condition applied to it. People also have a question of what a perpetual bond, that is AT1 bond, is. So the answer to this is the AT1 bond is a loan given by the investor which is given to the bank. You all may have a doubt regarding to answer the give to the question rise that if the meaning of the perpetual bond is the loan given by the retail investor to the bank, then how come it is treated as below the equity bond? Or was it done so by the investment by SBI and other to made more in a inviting, interesting, and also much more appealing? All this information and unsolved question gives rise to one conclusion, that it was all deliberately done to crush down and also to cause the misconduct that had happened in the interiors, or rightly said, the inner wall of the bank. This also rises to one more question, that is nothing but whether the investigation at such a great speed gave an honest result, and was it done on sincere ground and no misconduct was done by the investigators who were investigating the matter? Or is it still a whitewash or a concealment put forward on the eyes of society? And if the answer to this question is yes, then by whom, for whom it was being made hide? So this all answers can be only answered by the investigating team, and our honorable court can give us the proper answer to it. So that's all for today's video. Have a nice day. Thank you so much.